Hello and welcome to the Albert Lea Public Library's February Adult Take and Make Craft Kit tutorial. So with these craft kits, we're giving you a different craft every month, something that maybe you haven't done before, or just kind of a fun activity that you can do. They kind of vary in how many supplies you're going to get in each one and some of the skills that you might need. The hope is that you don't need any outside skills or outside materials except common materials, scissors, some tape maybe. So in February's Adult Take and Make Craft Kit, you are going to be making your own tea towels. So when you pick up your bag from the library, you will get an instruction sheet just to refer to, a tea towel, and 2 fabric markers of various colors. They're just mixed colors. And then an optional supply that you might want to have handy when you're ready to decorate is either newspaper or a piece of cardboard. I prefer having a piece of cardboard underneath my towel when I'm decorating it, but if you cover your work surface in newspaper, that should cover it too, because the markers may bleed onto your work surface. So the first step, it is recommended, it's optional, but it's highly recommended that you wash and potentially iron your tea towel before you start decorating it. So as you can see, I just took this out of the bag and there's a lot of wrinkles in it. So if you don't have time to wash it, you could just iron it or steam it. But if you have time to wash it, that's preferred. To wash it completely, iron it, get the wrinkles out, and then you'll be ready to decorate. So you have 2 markers. You can put whatever you want on your tea towel. So that might be the hard part, is thinking of what to put on your tea towel. You know, kitchen materials. If you want to put names of family members, if you're going to give it to someone, you could put their name on it. Just think about how you're going to display your tea towel. So depending on where you keep your towels and if you're going to use it in the kitchen, and if you fold them, for instance, I usually fold my towels like this and then hang them on the stove. And so if I'm going to do that, I may want to just decorate what's going to be shown. So keep that in mind. You could also decorate the entire towel, and that way, no matter how it's folded, you'll see something. So once your towel is washed, dried, ironed, if you're going to do that, just lay it out totally, figure out where you're going to decorate. You could start decorating with a pencil if you want, before you get to the fabric markers, or you can just go ahead with the markers. Totally up to you, depending on your comfort level. And the markers are just very self-explanatory. Just take the cap off and start using them. You don't have to shake them or anything like that, and they're should work just fine. And if you're using cardboard, wherever you're decorating in the towel, you're going to want to slip the cardboard underneath the towel just to help with the bleeding. And it also helps you to kind of keep the towel straight while you're decorating, so you don't get any wrinkles in there. So just to show you an example of one that I started, I decided I was just going to draw designs all over the towel, so no matter how it's folded, something will show. So I kind of started with food and other common things that you might find in the kitchen. So we've got a piece of pizza, turn it around here, a coffee cup or tea, ice cream cone, and a utensil holder. And these I just drew freeform. If you want to look up silhouettes of something that you want to draw online, or if you happen to have a printer, you could print it out and then maybe trace it with pencil before you do the markers. Totally up to you. So once your towel's totally decorated, I would let it dry. You probably want to let it dry about 24 hours before you wash it. If you're going to use it on food, it's recommended to wash it again, just to get any kind of residue from the markers off of it. And the first time you wash it, I would wash it alone. So just wash it by itself on cold. And if you wash it on cold, it reduces the likelihood that the markers will spread. I've used these markers or something similar to them and have washed the towel, and over time it might fade a little bit, but I've never had any problems with bleeding, and I wash it on cold all the time. So wash it on cold, and then you can use it you know, you might still have some fading years down the line, but for the most part, the markers that the markers I haven't had a problem with fading, and I've maybe been using my towel about 8-9 months that I decorated. So we did this as an in-person take and make, and the people that came had a lot of fun with it, so we thought we'd offer it again as a take and make so that you can do it at home and maybe have a little bit more time to think about the design that you're going to put on it, and then being able to wash and iron the towel. We didn't have that capability when we did it in person. So that is the short and quick tutorial for your February Adult Take and Make Craft Kit. If you want to join us at the meetup, it's going to be Tuesday, February 23rd at 6 o'clock on Zoom. You can register on our website, or you can send us a picture of the towel that you did. We'd love to see what you made. And we'll be back in March with another Take and Make Craft Kit for adults. It's super fun. We've got a lot of fun craft kits coming up, so pay attention each month to our website, our Facebook page. We always announce it on there so that you can request them. We do have plenty of craft kits, but they are while supplies last. So if there's a high demand for one, maybe, you know, try to request them early just in case we run out towards the end of the month. So have fun with your tea towel, and we'll see you next month.